Yeah, you could say it like this. Capitalists definitely profit from it, and I think they are the main reason why wars happen.
So, can you give me
What do you mean more?
more info? Is that all the reasons why you don't think it's necessary?
Um, well, why should I think the human race can endure without killing each other, and it would be more
Proficient?
it would be better. Huh?
Do you know what proficient means?
Proficient? No,
So you don't know English.
I know English. I'm currently speaking English with you.
Yeah, but you don't know what proficient is.
Oh, because I don't know one term, I can't speak English or what?
Yeah, you don't know too.
Okay. Two. Okay.
But I agree with you, and guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what?
What should I guess?
That you
Just
are
just
that you are the first Caucasian boy to disagree.
okay.
And you think it's unnecessary, right?
Yeah. I
So you,
accidentally muted you. How do I unmute you?
oh, how am I supposed to say?
I can't hear you right now. I pressed the button over your head and now I can't hear you.
A button over my head. Um,
Um, can you talk again? Like I
hello?
how do I unmute you?
I don't know what to
Bro.
say. Are you can't hear me? Okay.
Wait.
That's very unfortunate.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up?
gorilla.
Oh, now I hear you. Okay.
That's not
Yeah,
what I
this is
sound like.
yeah, this is a different person. Obviously, war is necessary.
Grayson, can you tell him to unmute me, please?
I unmuted you. I found the button.
Okay.
Like,
Well,
well,
do you know how to debate with people?
yeah.
No, not you.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So, since you are the first to agree with what I'm saying, how about you talk to Grayson? Jason.
You mean
Uh,
Jason? You don't know
yeah,
Yeah.
English?
right, yeah. That's okay. Yeah. So I
Do
would
you
say it
think
is necessary.
okay, why?
Well, because if somebody, for example, attacks you and you're doing it in self-defense, it's necessary in order to do self-preservation. That would still be you engaging in war then.
Okay, but why is it necessary that someone attacks you?
Oh,
Well,
Because
for example,
clock
well,
that
hold on. You
T.
saying why is it necessary that someone attacks you is different than saying is war necessary. The statement is war
well,
necessary?
that's how war
War would
starts.
Wait, hold
war
on. Let
no
me
would
chime
no
in.
hold
Let me answer your question, Jason.
on.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, let's say you're defending yourself, and not only do you kill the person who is attacking you, but you kill their whole family because they attacked you.
Be
Is
careful.
that right?
Be careful about something like that. Well, something like that.
Is that right?
Well, depending on the context. No, but depends on the
Okay.
context though. Yes.
The context you laid down was that they attacked you and you're defending. So there's really nothing more to it.
Well, yeah, but
But
you said that he also climbed out the whole family, right? There needs to be more
yeah,
context. The family do nothing. Are they
yeah,
completely
the
innocent?
family didn't
Okay, then
do a
that's wrong.
thing. Okay,
Okay, then that's
so
good.
let's say you're defending your homeland and you kill
Yeah,
everyone on the opposite side, or
sure.
you kill millions of people by dropping bombs and paying your
Hmm.
military to go after them over this one guy's
Yeah.
decision. Was that
Well, hold on.
necessary?
That's a bit different.
Oh,
Well,
now
that's a
it's a
bit
bit
different.
different.
No, hold on. When you say this one guy's decision, is this one guy in charge of the military of that region?
He's the leader.
Is he in charge of the military of that
Yes, he
region?
would be. He would.
Okay,
No,
and
on
it's
his
just so when
region.
you say okay, so when you say getting rid of all those people because of that one guy's controlling tons of people. So yeah, it kind of is necessary.
Yeah. No, it is not.
No? Well, okay, so to
Because
be clear,
when you're defending your
yeah.
country, you're defending it.
Mhm.
But when it's progressing is what you do with what your side, and you plant bombs and send your army to over there. That is unnecessary.
That's not always something you can do. Like for example, let's say you're
That's
in the
what they
Middle East,
do.
right? And well, that's not always something. Is that always something you can do?
No, that's not the only thing you can do. There can be other options, but that's
Yeah,
what they mainly do.
okay, right. So let me give you a scenario. You tell me how you would do it without doing that. For example, let's say you were Israel during Israel Palestine, during the affirmations of Hamas, right? There is literally no scenario in which you would have been able to do that without people getting hurt. Tell me how you would do that by just getting the
No,
people
I'm
involved.
not.
Tell me.
Well,
I'm saying
Israel
what
has
you're
a
saying. I will
What? No,
obviously
you're
want to
saying.
do a different route.
Wait, but you're saying why wouldn't you just get the guy? Why do all those people have to pay? So I'm giving you an
Exactly.
example. Tell me how you would get. Yeah, so I'm giving you an example.
well,
Tell me how
yeah,
you would
Jesse,
just get
can
those
I answer
guys.
you? Can
I mean, I
can
kind
I?
of want her to give me the answer, but sure.
Just
Tell me as long as you answer the question. As long as you answer the question, sure.
he can answer
Well,
because
Sure.
yeah.
uh,
Okay.
Israel has the capacity and weapons to specifically take out specific persons. I mean, over thousands of
Sure.
kilometers, they killed a person in a random apartment in Iran, but they say they have to
So
Oh,
this
G-strike
isn't
clock the
answering.
T,
all
clock
others.
Kim,
Let me
clock the
re-ask.
T,
No,
Kim.
let me re-ask. No, let me re-ask the question because I don't think you heard what the question was. I didn't
He
say is
did.
Israel capable or not. Well, hold on, no, hold on. I did not say is Israel capable or not. That's a different question. I said if you were in that situation, tell me what you would do to get specifically the people who are involved and not others. Tell me what you would do.
So if
That's
I
what I
would
said.
be in the same situation, that means I would have the same resources, like he stated. So I
Yeah.
would go
Yeah. Okay. So
about the
tell me what
same
you would
way.
do.
I will
I
Yeah.
go
would use
about.
these resources to if
Yeah.
these resources can target specific persons
Which
only.
resources?
I don't
You
know what the
you
name of
expect
these
him to
rockets
know
are.
that? You
You don't know.
honestly?
Well, you just said.
Well,
Well, you don't need to know
he
the
can
name of
know
the
that it can be.
specific. Hold
He
on.
can know it
You
can
don't
be
need to.
done, but he doesn't have to know the specific
Okay.
resources.
You don't need to know. You don't need to know the specific name of the operation. You guys aren't in the military. I don't need you to know that kind of stuff. But when you
Yes, you
say
100%
Israel could
do.
do this kind of, no, I'm not asking that. I'm not asking you guys to do that because you're
You
not in the
just
military. I don't
did.
expect you to know the specific. Okay, you have to let me finish so you can understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying you
Okay,
guys have to give me
Grayson.
the specific operational. I'm not saying you guys have to give me the specific operational name. I'm just saying, what is the method? You guys say you would utilize these methods. Okay, tell me what of the methods you would use. I'm not saying give me the specific operational. I'm saying tell me what you would do specifically in order to do that.
No one said a Pacific operation.
It's not
But
asking. Okay, because you just said
okay, let me
Israel
answer that
could go and use
question.
their methods, right? Yeah. Okay. As long as you actually answer it, sure.
Okay, so I would use probably a longer, extended amount of time to get that one particular person because that would be necessary. That's
Okay.
what I would
How do you
use.
get the guy? How do you get the guy though? You just said I would use longer time
Grayson,
to get the guy. How
that's
do you get the
irrelevant.
guy?
How exactly I would get him? Just know
How's
it could
that
be done.
irrelevant? Wait, that's my question.
Just know it
That's
could
my
be done, and it
question.
will be done, and it has been
Okay,
done.
how are you gonna say it's
So if it
irrelevant when it's
has
my
been done,
question?
if it has been done before, why can't it be done again?
That's so dishonest. Instead of answering my question, you just
Grayson?
said it's wrong. But I'll tell you the answer. I'll tell you the answer since you don't want to answer my questions. I'll tell you the
No, you're
answer.
not going to tell me what my answer is going to be because you don't know.
I'm not gonna say the answer. I do. I'm the only one clearly who knows the
Stop
answer
getting
because you don't.
emotional.
You're the only one
Relax.
who. You're the one yelling, but okay.
You're the one
who avoided my
yelling.
question saying it's irrelevant. You said
No,
it's
I
irrelevant.
answered it
Like,
twice. Disclaim my answer for some reason. I literally answered you
because I asked
twice.
you how you would get the guy. When I asked you how you would get the guy, you literally said, and I quote, I would take longer time to get the guy. That is not answering the question.
Because Kim said that it's been done before, where they target a specific person. So I would use the same resources if I was on that land. If I was a part of that government.
Okay, he's right, and I was going to tell you why that doesn't work here. So with those specific situations, what they can do, when they're getting those specific people, they're not in civilian areas. Hamas, for example, does not wear military vests, right? They don't have military vests when they're fighting because they want to blend in with civilians. No, they have them in their propaganda. Hold on. They have them in their propaganda videos, but they don't wear them when they're fighting. That's true.
And how would you know if you're not there? How would you know that?
What do you mean if I'm not there? There's little videos of them fighting with it, and they don't wear them ever.
You just said the videos have them on, but then you want to say...
No, oh my God. The propaganda videos. Sure. The propaganda videos are the ones where they set up. That's the difference. You know what a propaganda video is,
He just doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh my God. They wear them in the propaganda
Jason,
videos.
be quiet for a second!
Stop spurging, bro. Jesus Christ.
Then listen.
I'm listening.
They do wear the vests, and they also wear like fucking bright green headbands, so you can clearly differentiate them from civilians.
You might get cut for saying that.
Even if there was... Wait, hold on. Let me answer real quick. So the thing you just said, where they don't do that, even though it's clear as day that there are a lot of times where they don't do that, let me just give you an example where they clearly try to blend in with civilians, right? Like Mohammed Sinwar, you know where he was... I don't want to get you guys banned.
Okay, the fact doesn't matter if it's been done before. The fact of the matter is it's mostly not done.
Okay, how do you get mad when I cut people off and you don't let me finish?
Because you are saying stuff that's irrelevant.
Bro, hold on. It's not irrelevant. You can't just keep ignoring my stuff by calling it irrelevant. But anyways, when he got him off of, right, when they took him off of this earth, he was found under a hospital. What I'm saying is they blend in with civilians, and the only way to have gotten him would have been to hit the hospital.
But not all the time. But not all the time.
Okay, but you just said war is not necessary. That's what you're saying. And you said, oh,
yes.
You could have just gone him this way. That's not always viable. That's what I'm telling you. It's not always viable to do that.
And have you worked in that business before?
Okay, business? I don't even know what you're talking about. Have I worked in what business?
In that arena between war and how to get someone, the government. Have you ever been in a situation like that? It could be military. It could be not.
Okay, well, when I was
yes or
in
no?
Nigeria, they trained me for... okay, can you let me answer? Yes, when I was in Nigeria, they trained me for things
I don't want the story. I just want a yes or no.
I don't care if you want it. The answer is yes. But
wait, you went to Nigeria?
I'm from Nigeria. Woman just
Ooh,
never lets
really?
you speak.
I'm from Nigeria
yes,
too.
I'm from Nigeria. Yeah, I'm from Nigeria. Now, anyways, that's cool, but when I was there, they trained you for Boko Haram, which is a terrorist organization. I'm pretty sure you know that, but it's a terrorist organization. And the reason they train you for that is because they go into civilian areas. I'm not saying I was in the military. I'm saying they train you for that. So I have a small amount of experience.
Okay,
yes,
but guess what? The point is that I don't like war is because of the unnecessary stuff that's involved with killing millions of people and bombing and destroying land when they have one person that they have a problem with. And it's absolutely could be able, even though it might take longer, to get that one person instead of eliminating a lot of things to get to that person. It could be that could be the route, but the quickest route in their eyes is doing stuff like that, and that is what is unnecessary about the situation.
Well,
okay, can I ask how old you are?
11.
Okay, are you actually, or are you like showing?
Bro, what the fuck are you?
It doesn't matter how old I am because you're not about to say, "Oh, you're young, so you don't know."
No, it's not just that you're young and you don't know. I'm saying the naivety of the statement of making the claim that, oh yeah, it's always some way you can find. That is
there's always another decision that you could make.
Yeah,
there's always another route.
That's not true.
There is true.
Not true. No,
so you think the only decision is planting bombs and killing millions of people? You think that's the only
Well,
decision they have?
I never said that. I never said that was the only
That's
decision.
what you're implying.
Oh, no, not really. I'm just disputing that there's always a viable solution. That's what I'm disputing. I said that's not true. There's not always a viable solution.
So wait, you said that self-defense is like necessary, and I would agree with that kind of. But do you think war in general is necessary?
Do I think general
Genocide?
war is necessary? Is that what you said?
War in general,
Are you
yeah.
are you
Do you think it's
are you
necessary?
about okay? Yeah. Did you say G side or did you say general war? Which one did you say?
General war.
Oh, okay. Well, general war can be necessary. Yeah.
In which cases?
Like, for example, if there was a country that was going to spread a terrible virus against your friends or something like that, and you had to stop them, I think dropping bombs on them first would be kind of justified there.
Mm,
But how do you know that's the only
But
people you will be targeting?
wouldn't you say that
you know what?
it's also self-defense? Because I think biological warfare is also war. So
Well, I don't
there's
really.
always
Well, I don't really know
attacking
if.
something.
No, sure, that's definitely the case. That it's all that biological warfare is also war, but I don't know if I would call it self-defense. Like if there was, for example, if there was a country that were full of pagans that were teaching terrible, terrible ideologies, and they were going to
According to
spread, and they
who?
bombed them. According to what do you mean? Oh, I'm confused. Like,
Because you don't make the decisions if something's terrible or not,
I'm
and
sorry.
make it a
Did
general
you think
statement.
the Aztec god was good? Did you think the Aztec god was good? The Aztec gods? Did you think they were good?
That's irrelevant. It's not your choice to make if something's good or not,
That's
and apply
not
to everything.
irrelevant. It's not my decision. Well, first off, just so you know,
You
I
said,
believe in objective morality. Well, hold on,
of
hold on.
course
Just
you
so you know, I believe in
do, in
objective morality.
quotations.
Yeah, so, and because I believe in objective morality, my morality wouldn't just be from my preference. I would have actual things to point from. And I think,
Okay,
I don't
so
know about
this
you,
is what I
I think when you
present.
have a god that tells you to sacrifice people
Jace,
so that the
oh my
sun
god,
comes up
bro.
better, that's not a good one, I would say. That's me, though.
Well, that's usually every war. But let me present you a question.
Sure.
Do you find it necessary to bomb, to kill millions of people and destroy land that will not take 1 year to solve is necessary over a disagreement or something that you feel like you must have? Do you feel like that is
No, that's not
necessary?
necessary.
Okay,
No, that's not
so
necessary.
you
Now
don't
tell me when
feel
that's
like
happened.
war
Now
is
tell me when that's happened.
necessary?
Now tell me when that's happened. Now tell me when that's happened. I bet you won't even be able to. Tell me when that's happened.
The Ukraine and Russia?
Okay, to be clear, you think in the Ukraine-Russia war they bombed entire civilians, one specific area for no reason, and millions died?
It
Is that
don't
what you
matter the
actually
reason,
think happened in the
it's
Ukraine
been
war?
done!
You said it. You literally said it, bro. You said so.
It
Millions
don't
died in
matter
those
the
bombs
reason,
in that bomb?
it's been
Wait,
done.
so millions died in that bomb? Is that what you're saying? Each bomb killed millions? Because that's what you said.
No, it could be over 1 million,
That's
a
what
lot
you
of
said.
people.
That's what you literally
I did
said.
not yeah.
So
What I
millions
mean
died
is
in
a
a
lot of
bomb.
people. What I mean is a lot of people. That's what I mean.
Well, that's it. Oh, you know the statement you just, the question you just
Whatever
asked me,
you,
right?
I just clarified it, so be quiet now. But you just said it was
What do you mean?
unnecessary. So you
Well, you changed it.
agree?
You changed it, yeah. I agree. You changed it to see something better. That's called a Martin Bailey, by the way. I agree you changed
Whatever the
it,
case
but
may
that wouldn't make
be.
it true. Yeah, I think it's kind of important when you make a Martin
So,
Bailey fallacy.
Jason, it looks like you're on the same side that you feel
I'm
like you're
not on your
not.
side. I'm literally
It's not my
on your
side. It's the
It's
people's
not.
side.
Wait, host, I have a question. Can we please
What?
like not?
What?
Can we please like not yell? Hurts my ears.
Then turn down the volume. I don't work for you. You work for me. I'm the host.
No. Well, also, I don't think raising one's voice really puts your point any more or less.
But when first of all, don't try to sit there and control the situation over some you just joined, because that's not gonna go down right now.
I could already assume. Yeah, okay, sure. I could already assume your views.
So,
I also think war is
okay,
a necessary evil.
It's a what?
War is a necessary evil. It's in diplomacy. It's the last thing that should be resorted, and there
Oh
truly is
yeah.
resorting to that, then there's a clear problem. Depending on the context, it's justified. Depending on the context, it's very highly condemnable.
So you think? So can you describe what exactly you feel like is just unnecessary?
Like, you want me to use an emotional argument rather than a legal argument?
No, things that happen in war. That's what I want you to use.
The things that happen in war depends on the context of the war.
Okay, but the definition of war is countries or states going against each other. So what would that consist
Yeah,
of?
exactly. Well, in the modern era, autonomous with drones are to be boots on the ground. It's an ambiguous statement. It's
But you deem it unnecessary. So what exactly do you feel like is unnecessary?
yeah. No, I say it's a necessary evil.
Wow.
That means it's a
Okay.
bad thing that's necessary, to
In
be
which
clear.
cases do you deem it necessary?
It depends on the context or the party, and
Just give a war.
depends also who you are.
Just give a
Israel's
war.
war is justified in Palestine.
That's the thing with
Sudan's war between the RSF's war on the Sudanese government is unjustified. That's another example. Rwanda's war and siege on Congo is not justifiable in any way, shape, or form.
How?
Um,
I would like to
Why
say I
do you
see a
think
that
pattern,
wars
but I
continue.
break out?
don't.
Why do you think wars break out?
Yeah, like who's
Majority of
intro?
them are based off of, I won't say majority. Typically, they're from economic means, or some people have like it depends on the world. If you're in the like Middle East, North Africa, majority of the wars stem from religion or historic grudges, and I think specifically around like anthropology and religion, or like political means in regards to land. Typically in Europe, wars are around land or neocolonialism, same as that in Africa, or it's ideological. So it really depends.
Mm, okay.
Sure, like some wars, like historically, were more economic in regards to resources or claiming ties. However, it's shifted.
So how we're supposed to work with someone like you?
What do you mean?
You're
War's
not
complex.
saying
There's no finite answer.
it could be because you deem it unnecessary. So there has to be,
No, I said it's a necessary evil.
yeah, necessary. So you need to give me something way more specific than, oh, it could be all
Specific.
these examples. Like I don't see what you're talking about. What you deem is necessary in those arguments, in those wars.
Yeah, sure. Um, take what's it called? Take no German going to war with let's say France, for example. France historically and Germany, there was a bunch going on. Treaty of Versailles, stagflation. I think back in Deutschland, the rise of No Mustache Man, a bunch of factors that led to it. No German Mustache Man. He
I need to take
tried
the
doing a
biggest shit
bunch
in
of
the fucking world. This always
like
goes down.
bunch
Okay,
of
why do
themes.
you think Mustache Man rose to power?
Because of the state that Germany was in.
Nani?
Yeah, but like, how did
The
he
war
get
guilt
the?
clause specifically. The war
Huh?
guilt clause specifically, as well as the fact that Germany as a state was very terrible after the war and they needed something. And why do you think they used the mark as toilet paper?
What? I,
Germany, under the war guilt clause, had to pay immense amount of money
a war
to the
guild.
Europe.
I didn't understand it at first. Okay, yeah, okay. Um, so you think it's just ideological that the Germans voted for the, you know what party, and
Um, I mean, to an extent, yeah. It's not very, war is not night and day. It depends on the context. There's various types of wars, different historical things. However, the overall premise that I'm trying to make is war is a necessary evil. that
I
if
wouldn't
it's constituted, it is just.
I wouldn't
The
say it's
acts that happen
necessary
in war are not.
for the normal people to say it like this, but for the ruling class, it is definitely um, an extension of politics. Like if you can't solve something economically or like diplomatic, uh, the ruling class often switches to military means to get their interests.
No, I could understand your argument. Like typically the old people are sitting back while the young people get sent off to war. I agree, that's just literally how war is. I could critique that all I want, but however I'm addressing the title, which is war necessary, and I'm saying there are caveats that happen with war which are terrible. However, there are worse consequences that have ultimately developed for the world to get to that state to have a war, if that makes sense. Wait, host, what do
I,
you believe?
she thinks war is unnecessary.
Bro, that's
Um,
so silly.
I mean, I would agree on a
We don't live in a
to a certain
utopia.
level.
Bro, what? I agree but I agree. However, like we don't live in a utopia, so you can't be naive.
Just
You
Naivety
think
because
it's
we
is
don't live in
naive
this
to
perfect
not want
environment doesn't
war?
mean it should be corrupted by disagreements.
yeah, but as people, unfortunately, even if we have disagreements, we can't necessarily work them out diplomatically. And if
And
push
why
comes
would
to
you say that if
shove,
that's never tried?
well, diplomacy has been always tried. Like take Iran, for example. Um, so in Iran, there's been various efforts to work diplomatically, whether that's with the
Such
Arab
as?
League or with Western nations.
Such as?
You could take like Obama's thing to stop nuclear arms or
Oh,
nuclear development within Iran,
I wouldn't.
or also the condemnation of various human rights atrocities and the belligerency towards American people and ideals, as well as
So
their
if that
historic
doesn't.
action.
So if those things don't work, then you feel like there should be a war.
No, I'm
Yes.
saying that the war is the last thing. Do we not agree with this?
No.
Before
War
there's
is never
war,
the
there's
last
sanctions.
option. It's the
Wait,
worst
can I speak?
option.
Can I say something really quick? Can I say something?
You have
What's up,
freedom of
mate?
Okay,
speech.
my claim is, I think killing people is making the world a better place.
What?
Wait, where do you get your
I
morals from,
think it
bro?
is.
From God.
To an
I get it
extent.
from, what do you mean?
Are you Christian?
No, I'm Islam.
You're Islam?
Sounds like a Muslim with that belief.
I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. No, I think ma killing people is making a world a better place. And the reason why is, overpopulation, oh, you have all this other stuff, all these stupid people's making dumb decisions. It'd be better to just clean them,
Do you care about
like,
AB?
just cleanse them.
Wait, why not just hand out
No, I don't
rubbers?
actually.
Why
Oh.
not hand out
Yeah,
rubbers, bro?
let's just kill robbers. Let's kill.
Oh,
No,
he got cut.
rubbers. Yo, did you hear that? I'm Islam. Crazy. Wait, host, why are you so naive with your views? I'm literally giving you examples. Just because diplomacy doesn't work doesn't mean war is a constitute right
Yeah,
after.
but the
Yeah, can you
actions.
res Alex, please?
Let me finish. The actions that can place in war that usually consist of war, that's majority associated with war. We're not talking about the 2%, the 15% of it not involving bombs and stuff like that. We're talking about the majority of
No,
that.
but there's things before war,
So that's
like
what I'm talking about.
sanctions.
I don't know why you keep on mentioning every single percentage because that's not what it is. Or I would have specifically specified that when I was talking to you. If I wanted all these different percentages of things that I don't consider war. the war that I feel like is
But-
unnecessary.
Well, why do you think it's unnecessary if it's a
Because I
dire
just
need?
because the lot of killings that consist of millions, the bombing and destroying land, that action over a disagreement or land or whatever problem is highly unnecessary to get a resort of whatever you feel like. That's not the right way to go about something. Because usually when you have a disagreement, either you talk it out or you buff it out. And that doesn't consist of bombing and killing millions of people and destroying land.
You're generalizing war, though. Wars nowadays in a modern
I'm
era is
generalizing the
not
right
about
thing to do
mass
when you
amounts
got a
of.
problem.
No, but the problem is, in regards to military strategy, war is taken on a new meaning. It's not about sending millions of men to a battlefield or bombing the hell
It's
out of
not
a
a new
specific place
meaning.
now.
Well,
There's
just because it didn't happen yet doesn't mean it won't happen again. I think if there's ever gonna be a stage again where the whole world is in a state that they can only solve their problems with war, I think also millions of men will be sent to war and will die. It's not just gonna be drones and cyber warfare. So yeah,
It's
No, of
the
course,
German guy. I remember.
yeah.
but it's not going to. Typically, wars nowadays, I don't think they would exacerbate to that such a feat, if that makes
Just
sense.
because you don't think so doesn't mean that's not going to happen. Sweetheart.
Oh my
Bro,
gosh.
you calm down.
What what makes you think that for example, yeah, you can take any state, doesn't want to send like
Alex, you shut
their
that mouth.
population to war?
I didn't say anything.
Alex hasn't
Girl, I
said
wasn't
any.
talking to
Oh, wait,
you.
the person in the chat. There's two Alexes. Holy God complex, bro. Of course, Demi.
Can you answer this question?
Yeah. But in regards, can you repeat it? Sorry.
Like, what makes you think? What makes you think that today's states won't send men to war?
That's why we have geopolitics. That's why we have diplomacy. Like I said,
Well,
war is the last means of actions.
Oh my god.
yeah, diplomacy and geopolitics also existed before. and
Clock that
still war
T,
broke
clock
out.
that T, clock that T.
Yeah, but they're not as profound as they are nowadays.
Here, this is what.
They
How are you going to
also the
look
world
at
is a different
everything and
place.
then don't look at everything when it comes down to this?
The reason geopolitics existed historically in regards to, let's just say, let's keep it simple. Pre-World War One was blatantly around colonization, and you could see that with things such as King of Kings, Opium Wars in China, as well as fervor within South
Your
America.
point
Most
is,
educated people know
yeah,
what
but people
happens
still
nowadays
resort to the
when
same back to, I don't know, 100, 2,000 years ago. Violence in the worst way possible. Just because we're evolving doesn't mean the old ways stop. If
well,
that was the case, then it would be the case.
well, no,
I've
I'm not
never
denying
seen a
that.
war that doesn't consist of the death of a lot of people, bombing and destroying land. And don't give me
That's what
19
war is.
don't give me 1982.
You can't glorify war though. That's the problem.
I'm not glorifying
War is
it.
hell.
Heck.
With all due respect, war literally is hell, and the soldiers are saying that themselves.
And it takes a lot of people to be in it, right?
It doesn't have to.
No, you made that statement.
Well, it depends on the context of the war. Like typically nowadays,
Here we go
it's
with
not
looking
about
at
huge waves of
everything.
people.
Here
Well,
we
your claim is so
go.
general.
It really
You're not-
isn't.
Yes, it is.
You knew exactly what to say before I asked you any type of question.
Because I can assume what you're saying based off game theory.
Okay,
and
I'm
based
talking
off
about
of anything.
majority. The things that you're forced to learn in American history, that's what I'm talking about. Those are the kind of words I'm talking about. Do you understand now?
Well, yeah. However, if you look at
Okay,
the
so let's
context of
continue
what
on that
they've
route.
done, they're justified.
According to who?
International law. Well, various international law wasn't a thing back
Right.
then, or at least if you're referencing that. So you can't uphold
It
to those
was
standards.
normalized. It wasn't generally okay. It was normalized.
No, and under international law, you can't uphold to a law historically if it hasn't been passed. Like the Fourth Geneva Convention. Fourth Geneva Convention wouldn't have any stick if it was applied to things that happened in, let's say, World War One. It just wasn't applicable. You can't uphold to it. So that's the problem. Secondly, the war that was happening in American history, let's say, from what you're referencing, the time period is completely different, and the means of that are very different to what they would be nowadays. So you can't look at it within a vacuum. You need to look at it within a broad sphere of where society is headed and what's going on in the world, especially with the
No, I
technologies
only
we
look
have.
at what's been done. What has been normalized to a lot of people to do. I don't look at all those percentages and then come to a statement that doesn't even fit all of them because of those very few percentages. That's what I don't do.
Very few. What do you want about?
What you've been doing this whole time is not staying on the main point. You've been pointing to all these different wars that because it hasn't been catastrophic, and then you're saying what I've been saying is broad and it can be tied to multiple different things when it's really not. Because I debate about this almost every day, and people know what kind of wars I'm talking about. They never sit there and just generally be like, let's look at the 15%, let's look at the 2% of wars that nobody even looks at. Do you want to know why?
Well, sure, I can
Because it
agree with
hasn't
you.
done that much
However,
damage
all
to
right, fine. I'll use a
society.
huge.
In a
I'll
possible,
use a major war. I'll use a major
you,
war. Do you know the Battle of Les Sommets in France?
no, I do not.
Bro, it was arguably one of the most deadliest battles in World War One. Anyhow, this is literally like textbook American history war. They tell you it's really terrible. It's literally what
Why
you're
is it
picturing when you
terrible?
see war. Yeah, because at least 20, like I don't want to tell you a wrong number, but
An
literal soldiers
estimate?
were butchered. Here, I'm gonna give you a proper number.
Okay, a lot of people who've got, I'm pretty sure there's been that in some wars, in some big wars.
Battle of the Somme in northern France during World War One resulted in 1 million total casualties, with an estimated 300,000 to 465,000 deaths across all fighting forces. Okay?
Okay, and why are you
And
speaking
this
about
is
this
from
again?
those deaths did not go in vain. Those deaths happened because, excuse you,
Who was that?
It was
that
me.
was host.
Oh, sorry.
Girl, don't start with me.
I didn't
Honestly.
say anything. It
Yes,
was
you,
AI.
yes, you are.
So
Bro,
where
it
Okay,
is
so
was
it was
the
France
yeah.
against
battle?
what? France against who?
Well, yeah. It's not just France. It just happened in France. It was basically
Oh, okay.
proto-Allied powers with against like Germany, Austria-Hungary, and a bunch of things. Uh, the only reason that battle happened, I critique how it was done. However, I agree with the fact that that war was necessary.
So why
Like,
why was World War One necessary?
well, Gavrilo Princip shooting Franz Ferdinand. Like, there was a bunch of
Aw.
problems in
Wait, you
Austria-Hungary.
could
So
have, bro. Okay.
how does
Last
that
time
make
I
war
was
necessary?
war necessary.
How does the murdering of Franz Ferdinand make war necessary?
Clock that T.
Because the means and the message that it brought about was because under Austro-Hungary there were various ethnic groups like Romanis, Czech, Romanians, Serbs, Hungarians,
Yeah, I
Austrians.
know, bro.
You have
Get
all
to
the
the
matter.
point, please.
Oh, oh.
Alright, danke schön, Digga. Bro, very chill host. The how you say the people who weren't necessarily were second-class citizens, and morally it was justified. Also, the fact of murdering a leader, hello?
Okay, but there's been a lot of
Do
assassinations
you
with
know what
leaders and they don't go to
happened
war.
before the Do you know what happened before the war broke out and after Franz Ferdinand was murdered?
I'd say it, bro.
Huh?
Say it if you're going to tell me.
Yeah. So, I'm not quite sure if it was Austria or Germany, but I think it was Austria. They basically said that they want to send their police and their military to Serbia to investigate for themselves because, like, you know, Serbian nationalists killed Franz Ferdinand. Then Serbia said no, and Russia basically said, okay, we're gonna back Serbia because we're like pan-Slavic, and so the groups like built up, and yeah, as even Serbia could have just consented to the investigation, and war didn't
Quran
break out.
Crusher? What the heck?
I like this username. Can
I
you rise
don't.
people?
That's so weird.
Bro, you're literally a Demi. Why are you complaining?
You mean a demi?
It's Demi, bro.
Okay, so since Santa Claus has yet to make a stable point and just been going in circles talking about stuff and not getting to the point, I'm going to bomb your house.
I've literally. Yeah, okay. I don't live in a house.
Apartment. Tent.
10.
And you're going to, little girl. Hello.
Hello. Okay, so I'm not sure why he was focusing on World War One specifically. The prompt is about war in general, right? Like not specific wars.
No, but I was asking him to give a Pacific War that I don't even know the question anymore because she just wasn't making any sense.
Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, I mean, I'm wondering, okay, let's say you have two sides and they both want like a prize. Let's say the prize is like a piece of land or something, but this prize can't be divided.
Why?
Like let's say it's like a city or something like that. Like both sides can't have like control over this prize.
Okay.
Like if like diplomacy fails because there's no way to like divide this prize and let both sides control like one city.
Then you assassinate the person.
You assassinate who?
The person who's trying to get that land, who's trying to divide it. That's simple. That's what I do.
What? I'm not. Wait,
What
you
I'm
think that
what
assassination is necessary but not war?
if you got a problem, just assassinate that person. Get it over with. Don't
Well, what if it's not
involve
one
all
person?
these people and destroy the land that you're trying to get in the first place over this person. If that can't happen, then you need to find a much better route that doesn't involve too much things. That's simple. It's really that
Okay,
simple.
let's say a country
No, it doesn't.
murders your. Wait, what? It doesn't what?
No, I was talking to Li.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well, let's say that like a country murders like your prime minister or president. Would that
Okay.
not be an act of? I mean, I guess it would be an act of war, but what should you do in retaliation? Or
How
should
can
you
you
do
go to
anything?
war without your leader?
Well, you'd have another leader,
Okay, so you
and
get
the
rid of
U.S.
that
as vice
guy.
president. So
And I
you get rid of.
guarantee the citizens are not going to like this leader putting them to war over land. So I don't think this leader is going to be loved like Donald Trump.
Okay, wait, so. Okay, you get rid of, I'm assuming, like the entire chain of command, right? 'Cause,
Exactly.
like, isn't that what we're doing in Iran right now, and that's a war?
No one's denying that.
What? So you're advocating for war?
No, I
Like,
am not. The things that happen in war,
you're cool
like
with
I've been
annihilating.
emphasizing,
Sorry?
let me finish. The things that I do not like is a lot of people dying, a lot of bombs, aircraft, tanks, submarines to target this one guy, because that's really what they're trying to get. But they involve all these people and destroy a lot of things to get to this one guy. That part is very unnecessary. Rather, if they have a problem, just go, even though it might take longer, to assassinate the whole people in charge. Every single one of them. It's been done before. But people like the violence, and that's when it's unnecessary.
Well, I don't.
It's not helping nobody involved. Are you joking?
I agree that war is awful, of course, but
You feel it's necessary.
well, in situations where both sides like want an outcome that's favorable to themselves, but that's like mutually like unacceptable for the other side, right? Like
Then you
I don't
kill
see how
that
anything
person.
but war. Okay, but if we talk about like two sides like as a whole, what if the person is like Putin, where he's extremely difficult to assassinate?
I
An
guaranteed a
assassination
lot
would,
of leaders who own countries are difficult to assassinate. That's why they decide to do all that unnecessary behavior. But just because it's hard to do doesn't mean it can't be done.
okay. What
It's
if
been done before. Like Charlie.
true?
Like Charlie, nobody liked him. But did they kill his wife and kids? No, they target him because he was the problem. So if those people are the problem, that's who you would target. Nobody else besides that person. I don't know why it's so hard to comprehend that.
No, I mean I agree that if, someone like Putin were to just like, die the next day of natural causes, obviously that would be amazing for the world. But if they were to be assassinated, I can't imagine a world where Russia would, or let's just say, not naming specific like conflicts. Sorry, I shouldn't. Whatever. I mean, I can't imagine a world where like a country wouldn't treat that as an act of war. Like I feel like separating assassinations from wars is kind of,
Well,
I don't know,
no.
they're intertwined, aren't they?
A lot of people don't like the leaders of the country. Like what's going on in Iran and what's going on in the United States and what's going down in Canada. So if those people got assassinated, the people usually would not care. If the leader thought it's okay to go to war over a little piece of land, I don't think the people are going to like that. I don't think they're going to be like, okay, let's go to war now that my leader's been assassinated. I don't think that. I don't think that's going to go down. But if it do go down, what do you do?
What did I say? What? Sorry.
If it does go down where they actually care about the leader, which I never heard a story with them people actually caring about their leader, then that
Yeah. I mean,
that's usually
yeah,
never the
leader
case.
can be. Yeah, the leader
I'm just
can
talking about
be
the majority.
unpopular. Sorry?
If somebody did that to Donald Trump, nobody would go to war. Nobody would go to war.
I think they
Nobody. No, they will not.
The vice president would. The vice president would, and if not the vice president,
No, he would have to
then,
get gone
the
too.
Speaker of the House.
He
And
would gotta
Speaker of
get
the
gone,
House
and
too?
Kamala Harris has to run the country now.
No, I
That's
wouldn't
what's gonna
agree
have to
with
be
that.
Kamala
done.
Harris wouldn't get the.
I would think Kamala Harris would also just start a war.
Well, you don't know because she hasn't even been in there, so you
Well, we
can't
can see that
speak
the
about stuff
Democratic
that.
Party,
Who's typing?
I was looking up the order of presidential succession. Like Kamala Harris wouldn't. Kamala Harris wouldn't. get
Whatever.
the
If she's
presidency.
no one's a perfect president, okay? Y'all like to talk poop about Kamala Harris, but don't want to talk nothing about no Donald Trump. When he literally
I
had a
like her.
meeting just to talk
No, I
about his election 6 years ago.
I supported her.
No, you just said. But besides the point, that's usually don't be done.
That what shouldn't be done?
People don't like war. The citizens, the citizens don't like war. I've never met a whole group of country besides the leader who's advocating for war. I've never, even what happened in World War II, German people were not advocating for war. They were just what the?
Sorry, you good?
Nobody likes the war because what comes with war is a lot of death, a lot of destroying land that you can't get back.
Hmm.
So I feel it is highly not true that people are just going to go to war for this guy. Or any president, for that matter, not even JF Kennedy. Honestly.
I mean, I
Because
agree
he
that
got JF Kennedy got assassinated, and who went to war? Nobody.
well, it wasn't
Abraham
done by another
Lincoln,
country.
either or. But this
Well,
guy
who
was from
would you
another
go to war
country.
against?
Abraham Lincoln's he was from a different country. They didn't go to war. What they did was got him. They didn't kill his whole family. They got him because he was the problem.
Okay,
Why can't y'all be like the
sorry.
United States? Honestly,
I might have misspoke. I mean, the guy who killed JFK and Lincoln, they weren't like representatives of another country. They weren't.
they
like,
were from
like,
another
their-
country.
Okay,
What
sure,
started
but
World
they're
War?
not. Were
What
they
started?
working for
But
another
what
country?
started World
Like,
War One? He wasn't a representative for anybody. He was like I don't even know what to call that. He didn't work for nobody, but it started a war. No, he was not.
wasn't he like a terror? Or no, I don't know if I can say that word, but like, hold on, the guy who killed him wasn't that like politically?
He was not no. He wasn't no.
motivated, which-
No, he wasn't. He was just a delinquent. That's what he was.
Okay, let's say that it was politically motivated, then that would be like, I don't think I can
A
say
lot of
that
stuff
word
is politically motivated. A lot of assassinations, but they don't go to war. And you want to know why?
Yeah, but
Because they know how deadly that could be. All for a disagreement and all for an assassination. Nobody's going to go to war for that unless you want people to die.
well, I think it's unrealistic to assume that you can kill an entire chain of command with just assassinations before that country can go to war. Like with the US, for example, you can kill Trump, um, but then you
Hmm.
also have like the vice president, speaker of the House, and then it goes on for 18 more positions until the Secretary of Homeland
Yes,
Security.
that's what it's going to have to be if people don't want war. That's what's just going to have to be.
So you'd have to assassinate like 20 people all at once before
I
they can
know it
even
might
declare
sound a
war?
lot to you, which is true. It is a lot. But just because it's a lot, it might take a lot of time. That doesn't mean it cannot be happen. It cannot happen. Because it can. It 100% can. But since it's never been done because people are lazy, then you're only speaking from that position. It absolutely can be done.
I mean, potentially. I mean, there was like a TV show made about that, where like the entire like US chain of command was like killed, and that was interesting.
Okay,
But like,
but
I
who
don't
would start the
know
war?
what.
Quran Crusher, who would start the war? Because it wouldn't be the American citizens. If everyone was wiped out to be a leader, who would start the war? And no one would ever know if there was even an American citizen at fault for that, because it probably would be.
Yeah, I mean, you
But
have an entire
anyways,
government.
Alex, what is your point again?
I think that trying to avoid a war as a whole by just using assassinations is kind of infeasible, and I still don't understand how two sides who have like who desire something that can't really be like divided in an acceptable way. I don't really understand how they can come to an agreement.
It's not. You're
Um,
focusing on the agreement part. Like that's not what I'm saying. They don't have to agree with each other, but they don't have to be at war because of this disagreement, and that's what I'm arguing.
well, I think they do. Let's say,
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
I'm not saying that war is good. Obviously, war is awful.
No, but you think
But
that's
let's
the only
say,
option, so, I mean,
um, I mean, I think there's scenarios where it could be the only option.
Okay, I have a question. What if it's Bashar al-Assad versus the millions of Syrians he refused to give rights? Like, what do you want them to do in that scenario? They're not going to come to agreement. Bashar refused rights throughout multiple years. Like, what else are they supposed to do, bruh?
like I said to Alex, assassinate him, not his whole country.
Nobody's saying
Like,
assassinate. I fear you're thinking that I'm speaking on the terms of
you
a civil
asked me a
war.
question. You said, "What else is there
I'm
to do?" And I
speaking on
say
the terms of a
assassination.
civil war. I'm speaking on the terms of a civil war. So assassination of Bashar al-Assad, cool. His military gets into power.
Okay.
Now what?
You kill them. You kill them.
So would it not just be a war? It's two sides going against each other. The military would fight back. That's a civil war.
Well, if it trickles out, then I don't know what you want me to say. If it trickles out to it,
I'm saying
but
that
there are
war
other.
war is a necessary evil for freedom. It is.
It's necessary for freedom.
It is. Do you think the
Oh, well.
Syrians got freedom by civil protest?
I don't want to talk about Syria. I don't really give a freak about that. Let's talk about the
Okay.
American Civil War. Let's talk about that.
Okay, do you think the slaves got freed by civil protest?
No, but what if I would have been doing?
But you
But
weren't
killed the
there,
main
so it
charge.
doesn't matter.
But I can only speak about like
Boy,
what
you
I
ain't
would be
killing
doing.
Nobody. Boy, you ain't killing nobody.
Girl, do
Wait.
you know really? Really?
Really? Really?
Do you think the Civil War could have been avoided with assassinations? Because
Absolutely! Absolutely.
how? Because both
When they
sides
assassinated
were-
Dr. Luther King, what happened? Nothing.
the-
Enlighten
Nothing
me.
went down. Nobody did nothing. Nobody did nothing. And he had a lot of backup on his team.
And low-key,
So you
at the
can't
end
just
of his life,
say,
you know what he said at the end
oh,
of his
if you
life?
assassinate, then people are going to come after you,
know what
which
he
is not the
said? Do you
case.
know what he said at the end of his life? He said he understands why riots happen. He understands that why violent
He can
protests
understand,
happen.
but that has nothing to do
Again,
about nothing.
Non-violent protests were prolific and they didn't work. Let me ask you this:
Okay,
do you think people get rights by just sitting there? Do you think people get
Are we
rights by
arguing
just
over?
sitting
Are we arguing
by
over
putting
rights
stands
or
in?
war?
We're arguing about civil war. You wanted to talk about civil wars?
I
We're
said
talking about
civil war.
Bro,
I'm not talking about the
even then,
rights.
Civil War had nothing to do with BLK people, or it did. It did have. It did have.
It
a lot
had
to
a
do with
part of
BLK
it.
people. It had nothing to do with SLAB.
As
That wasn't the
what?
main point of. That wasn't the main point of it.
Listen. No, where are you getting this from? No one's talking about none of that. You're just pulling it out of your eyelashes. Listen,
I brought up
on what I'm saying once again.
Okay, breathe in and out. Let's breathe in and
What?
out.
Can you stop
Breathe in and
interrupting
out.
me?
Say it. Don't spray it.
Also,
You know what? You're lucky. You're lucky, girl. You're very lucky that I'm not about to say that right now.
Say it.
Listen, I'm only arguing over the simple fact that what gets done in war is unnecessary. Civil War, all those people got killed. A lot of things got disrupted for simple fact of someone didn't understand the other person. Is that necessary to all that trickled out, even the outcome? Even the outcome was good. It was a good outcome. Was all the stuff leading up to it, was it necessary? No, it wasn't. And nobody even looked at those situations either. So if they're not looking at the bigger picture of what happened in war, and they're only looking at the outcome, and not the people who died for it, they're only looking at the outcome, then it's not necessary.
Oh.
Okay.
I think I see where you're coming from on the example of the U.S. specifically. But I guess more generally, if there's a conflict where like fighting to achieve the goal is popular on both sides,
Then they're probably going to do it. But if people advocate and stop letting their rulers just rule their country and they advocate to not doing that, then it wouldn't be done. Because I don't know why saying no can't. People forget that they're not obligated to do certain things. Like, you have free will. I don't know why people forget that sometimes. If you don't want to go to war, you don't have to. If you don't want to fight war, you don't got to.
Technically, you have to because the state forces you to.
Okay, if they force you out on the battlefield, they're not forcing you to kill a bunch of people, though. They're not forcing you to plant bombs. That's you doing it with your own hands. They can put you on that battlefield, they can put you on that plane, they can put you in the submarine tank, but what they're not going to do is making you kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Simpson, are you
can't really
serious?
What do you think would happen if you were like pacifistic in a war?
If I was what?
If
Like if
you
you didn't want
wouldn't,
to kill.
yeah.
What? What'd you say?
Like if you were like conscripted, and like you were like you just didn't want to kill anybody, so you just I don't know, tried to sit out the war.
Then I would flee.
Oh,
There's people who've done that. They flee. They don't get caught. It's probably unlikely. Not unlikely, but a lot of people get killed on the spot if they don't want to participate. But that doesn't mean you can't get away.
I feel like you should just ban the Simpson guy. That's crazy.
She acts like her. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Are you being racist right now?
I feel like you should just ban the
Wait,
Simpson
you
guy.
go.
Honestly. That's...
Ban him from what? For
Or
showing
wait.
me, for giving me stars? Like,
Well, I mean, all right.
he's giving me stars. They're still stars. In my eyes. See, I'm not gonna go to war with
That's valid.
Simpson and kill his whole family
Fair.
because he disagrees with me. That's not the kind of person I am. That's not what a lot of people do.
Okay.
And if Simpson got a problem with me, then he should just assassinate me and stop doing all this bull stuff. But that's not gonna be done. Capitalist gets money before war, during and after. What is she talking about?
I
Me?
think. No, someone in chat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody
that
in
is me.
chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's me.
But I
Someone
do appreciate Alex coming up and showing an example of what young ladies are supposed to be like. Because first of all,
Aw. Sorry?
y'all don't have to be disrespectful, and y'all don't have to be racist either, because that's rude. Simpson. If I was acting like a primate, like a monkey, then why you been waiting for 19 minutes? Wouldn't you just leave?
Yo,
Hello.
I'm gonna keep it real. This is one of the most unintelligent things I've ever heard in my life.
Just like your username.
Sure.
Just like that funny little tune in your voice that creates that accent.
There's no tune.
Yes, there is.
You sound coloured, so
I am.
yeah, checks out.
Oh, are you being racist? So not only are you against
No,
Muslim
I'm
people,
not even
not only
joking.
are you
You actually are one
Caucasian,
of the
not only are you
most
from United
unintelligent people
Kingdom,
I've heard on
you're
here.
also sick
Okay, and you're
and
black.
Christian. Okay, you're gone.
Brown.
You're banned.
You're brown.
Why would you wait here for 21 minutes just to get kicked?
Well, I wanted
Like,
to have a real...
If you wanted to come up and debate, do you think I'm going to sickly continue to let you talk after you just been disrespectful? Like, what do you think this is, 1960? That's not going to go down, because I am the host. Period. I am the host. Keep that in mind.
Fuck you, stupid fucking nigger! Kill yourself, you bitch! You fucking make no sense, nigger bitch. Kill yourself.
I'm going to kill that motherfucker. I'm just going to sit down for a second. I'm just going to sit down for a second. Oh, I'm going to kill that motherfucker. You don't even know. I'm tracking his IP. Hold on. Just give me a second. Run it. Run it. Thank you. Hello?
So, that was, interesting, to say the least. least.
What was interesting?
the last guy that was up here.
Oh, and what did he do?
What? You were there.
No, I wasn't.
You serious?
Are you okay?
Are you? You might have stage 1 dementia because you were there.
Are you disrespecting me?
No, I'm asking a genuine question. Do you have some type of
First of
mental
all, I don't
faculty?
need to engage with that. Why are you forcing someone to engage with that kind of disgustingness?
Okay, then
Do you
yes,
do you
I was
engage
there,
with
I
stuff
didn't
like
care
that?
for it.
No, I don't need to.
Yes, you do.
No,
because you're an
I
adult.
don't.
You're gonna have to deal with things that you don't like in a constructive
No, I
manner.
don't.
That's called being an adult.
No,
man.
I don't.
Like, you can't
And not
just tune that stuff
responding.
out.
Not
It happens to
responding. It's good enough
everybody.
for me.
Okay, so then say that. Don't just assume I'm a mind reader
Yeah,
and
this
I know
is
what's
yeah,
going
Alex,
on
you're
up there.
right. Alex, you're right. This is literally sick.
I'm just trying to have a conversation, and you're the one yelling.
You're
your head off
forcing
at
me. You're forcing me to want to relive that terrible experience.
That was
That's
terrible.
very
You
disgusting.
didn't like what somebody said to you, and that's terrible, dude.
Did you hear what he said? No, you know. Did you hear what he said?
Dude, do you not understand how ridiculous you sound? I've been shot
I sound
at,
ridiculous.
right? And that's
I've
the
been shot
problem
at
for you?
too.
That somebody doesn't like what you said?
I don't need to acknowledge that kind of behavior. So don't force people to acknowledge that kind of behavior. Average guy. Hello.
What's your thoughts on the prom?
I feel like it's very unnecessary because of the a lot of people dying, the bombing, and the string lands, just for a disagreement. Usually, I feel like that's unnecessary.
Well, I would say disagreement's more like the modern idea, like just for
What
some sort
is
of,
a modern idea of war?
like what you're seeing in like Ukraine and like the Middle East, like people just fighting because of, well, they're still fighting for reasons, not just because they dislike each other.
So we're generalizing that war for the modern one, for the modern idea of war.
No, I'm saying like you see in modern wars today, it's usually because of some sort of material reason, like oil or land. Say like Ukraine or the U.S. going to fight in the Middle East, or like religious reasons between like just people in the Middle East. In the past, though, like that's what I'm asking. Like, do you think people just go to
So
fight
you're only arguing for the resources part.
No, I'm asking like, what about the other arguments? Like, people don't just go to war because they dislike each other.
I said disagreements.
Well, I mean, what if I have to go to war to defend myself?
I wouldn't think that would be the case. Because if you're defending your country, that has nothing to do with you plotting bombs to the country that's attacking you and killing millions of people. Because that wouldn't be defending anymore.
But do you think war is like wrong in general?
Yes, I do.
Do you think being attacked and then going to war is wrong?
Yes, I do. Because the stuff that happens, usually majority in it.
Wait, Midnight.
What?
So if I was Britain during World War II, I shouldn't have bombed Germany?
No.
No. Okay, so it's justified if they're bad people, right?
It's not justified to bomb a country.
Wait, it's not justified to bomb a totalitarian country?
Nope.
If they attacked you first?
Are you talking about the leader or the citizens?
Wait, why does it matter?
Because the leaders
the citizens
won.
support the leader, and they're
not all the time.
soldiers.
Not all the time. Not in every instance.
Potential soldiers. Well, there's like
okay, well you get rid of the
laws
soldiers.
in war, right? If you kill citizens, it's a war crime, right? So Britain followed that.
Okay, whatever.
Right, and they only killed. Well, at least not on purpose. They only
yeah,
killed
exactly.
soldiers,
It's never on purpose, but that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, but that's just war. right? So
And
like
that's
your
unnecessary.
argument makes no sense. So should I just let Germany do whatever they want to me?
Okay, but that would be defending. You putting
No.
bombs on the
An
other
offensive
side.
attack is also defending. An offensive attack is also defending.
That's what happens in war. If someone
You
attacks
know it's
someone else
something.
and they have to defend. And then they
I
have
know
to
that's
You
what
know it's
happened.
also
That's why I
called
brought it up.
self-defense. You know it's also listed as
It's
self-defense.
first of all, you
Killing
cannot
the
apply
robber who tried to
self-defense
mug you.
compared to a whole country.
I
No
think
one
you
uses
can.
it. So let me give you an instance of what this sounds like to me, okay?
Sure, go ahead.
So let's just say me and you got a problem, and you attack me first, obviously. And not only do I eliminate you from life, but I'm going to target everyone in your family. Because of something that you started. Even though I already extracted
me in the hypothetical that I named where that happened, or like are you just like assuming that a nation does that?
That's what they do.
Could you like show me a historical event that was like that?
I'm going to give you one. Can you please be quiet?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Thank you.
So like the Barbie doll nation.
Okay.
You're so
funny,
bro.
Random rage bait nation #1. All right.
Okay, but I can apply this to every war. Like that's how it goes down.
So
they got a problem.
Your argument isn't analogous to anything. All right, cool.
No, it is though. If I compare it to yours, that means I have an understanding to compare it. So let me give you an example.
Is your hypothetical ever analogous?
A what? What is that?
Yeah, so you gave me an analogy, right? Where it's like, oh, you have self-defense and then you kill my entire family.
Wait.
Right?
Okay,
I'm like,
so
where
in war in GTA 5
be quiet, Drew.
Like, what's your thoughts on that, bro? Do you think Green was justified?
Can you stop joking? This is serious. I know you look like that one guy.
I'm being so serious right now.
Let me give you an example. So, like World War II, Germany invaded Poland, right? And what did Poland do?
Poland should
defend its country.
You're right.
Defend its country.
But Poland.
They didn't defend their country.
Fighting back. No, but you're correct though. Since they defended, that's wrong, and then they fought back.
No, what's wrong is them planting bombs on Germany, on its citizens, and killing a bunch of people. If you're defending, there's no need to go and target the people who had nothing to do with the leader telling them to. No, the leader. Yeah. Had nothing to do with the leader. What is your question?
If, say, Germany goes into Poland and, like, destroys one of their, like...
Let's not talk about hypothetical that doesn't exist. I only want to talk about...
this happened, right? This happens in war, right? They attack their airstrips, right? Where their planes, like, go from. Would it be wrong for Poland to go into Germany and bomb one of their airstrips?
Yeah. Because that's not defending. If someone hits you and run away, and then you hit them back, that's not defending, because they ain't doing it no more.
Wait, but you're trying to equivalate people to countries. People and countries are two.
People make up countries. People are in those countries.
Yeah, but you're trying to say, like, you're trying to make it like one person's stepping over to Germany, killing a Polish man.
I never said that.
Boo boo. No, like, it's a whole country invading another country.
Is it now?
I'm sorry, I guess some people just don't know.
Can you stop the clicking, please? So, it's okay that you think that killing a bunch of people and bombing land.
I mean, in your worldview, you believe that Germany should just like rag bomb the Polish and just destroy them, and you also think that Ukraine
I don't.
Absolutely annihilated by Russia.
If I never said that, don't say I said that.
No, but that's what you're arguing for. You're saying that
that's not what I'm arguing for.
Because if them defending means that they have to go back in their country in some way, shape, or form, and that's wrong, then you're arguing for them to just get destroyed. They should just take a good little boy and get bombed.
I don't... Listen, there's no rules in war. Boy, there's no rules in war. No, they're not.
There is.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
somebody did this, I'm supposed to do that back. No! That's nothing like that.
You can't use mustard gas.
If I drop my
those
gun
are one of the rules.
and surrender...
Be quiet!
Oh.
Just because you're
uneducated.
In World War I, shotguns were banned. That was the end of the war.
Y'all are sick. I don't know what to even say. Y'all literally, well, y'all agree with killing millions of people because you feel like it.
I don't
What?
get how you can discuss, and be
What?
totally calm about it. How a country should just be invaded, their citizens be killed, and the country should not do anything about it.
I said it's okay to defend. I literally said it's okay to defend.
Host. Let's say you have a country. Let's say you have a country that has no water, and your bordering country has water.
If I have no water, then it wouldn't be a country. I wouldn't survive in it. Or let's say it was running out of water. Is that what you meant to say?
IQ too high? Question mark.
Oh, he left. Oh.
I have a question.
What's your question?
So, do you think that Hitler was a bad person?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you?
So,
Clicker?
Alright, so. By your logic, the Jewish people should have done nothing and just let him do what he did.
The Jewish people should have defended their country, which they did.
Fight back. They did fight back against him.
Exactly.
As much as they could, so they shouldn't have done that. They should have just
do
what he did.
No one's. Never said that. Never.
According to your logic.
It's not according to my logic if I never said it.
It is.
It's not though.
Based on the other things that you've said, that you would be okay with that.
The Jewish people didn't consist of bombing people and killing a bunch of people. That was the German.
They
didn't.
Resistance groups that were attacking Germans.
But there were some
the ones
Jewish
that weren't
people
caught in camps and shit.
There were some Jewish people in Germany. So I don't know where would they get that.
There were a lot of them.
I don't know where they would get the bombs and all that stuff to do that.
Like steal.
Oh. They would steal bombs to throw back on the same country. I need to go to Wawa and give me something to drink, bro. I'll be back.